Hello, welcome to my channel for the first time. Welcome back if you've been following. I'm sorry this is day late. Just to be honest, I forgot yesterday. But this week with the kids, last year I read 2 books per week, but because of the importance of repetition, this week in class we're reading ABC I Like Me. Our unit is Who We Are. So, this book literally, it goes through like each letter. And then it says things like A, I am awesome. B, brave. And C, cheerful, right? D, I have big dreams. Anyway, you kind of get the drift. So it goes through each letter. So yeah, first tips. A child needs to know how to use a book, and I probably said this on every single video, but they can learn it. Like, it's great to see how far my kids are coming with knowing how to read a book, but sometimes they still they don't know how. Especially the tracking print, that's really hard. So just make sure they know where the cover is, the back of the book is, they're holding it correctly, right? They know you start on the left page, right? You go from left to right, top to bottom. Like, they just have to know all that before they can use a book. So the best way, track the print when you're doing it. You can buy these super easy books to help them. But anyway, back to ABC I Like Me. So remember, you want to the first time I read, I normally ask labeling questions. The second time I'll ask like a recall question. Third time I try to relate it to them. So some words in this book for the letter C. Cheerful. Just another word for happy. We don't use cheerful a lot. Brave for B, they may not know that. P is polite. On the X page it's XXXOO, so they may not know that that means hugs and kisses. Trying to think if there's anything else. Zoom just is another word for going really fast. So yeah, there are different tiered words. So if there's any words you think they may not understand, define them for them. You don't have to do every word. So like tier 1 words are common words that everyone should know, like happy, sad. Tier 2 words are like not as common. How do I explain this? Like, they're not common but not uncommon, if that makes sense. So like cheerful, that would be one of those that's like common but not uncommon. And then there's tier 3, which are going to be like words specific to what you're doing, like habitat, right? If you're talking about different habitats, like specific words. So yeah, look for those to define. But this book, I labeled all of the letters, right? This is a good book to teach letters. For the nonverbal kids, I did sign, right? So that they could tell me what letter it was if they can't speak. Recall questions. I mean, these are pretty simple phrases, so like, does she think she's awesome? Yes or no? I would just kind of do questions like that to recall. There are some other ones. So like for V, it's like, I eat all my vegetables, right? So you could be like, what vegetables does she have on her plate? Q and R is like quiet time. So what is she reading? A book. What is she doing? Reading. So like S is sharing. So what are they sharing? There's 2 pictures of donuts. So just kind of think of questions like that. I won't go through all the letters because that would be very long. But you're getting the idea. To go through that, the third time I related to them, it's like the vegetable page. Be like, oh, because I think there was carrots and like peas on her plate. So it'd be like, what vegetables do you like? What kind of, you can either, like for the donuts page where they're sharing, what kind of donuts do you like, or what do you like to share with your friends, right? Just related to them, questions like that. Their D is like, I have big dreams. It's a picture of an astronaut. So maybe you could be like, what does she want to be? An astronaut. What do you think you want to be when you grow up? I'm literally going through. P is polite. Right? I think they're holding the door open for someone. So like, what is she doing? Holding the door open. How can we be polite and help other people? O is like, I like to play outside. So for the recall question, like, where is she? Outside. And then you could be like, do you like to play inside or outside better? For hugs and kisses, mom is giving them a kiss and tucking them in. So being like, what time is it? They'll probably say bedtime, and they can be like, what do you do at bedtime? Do you brush your teeth? Just get them talking about what they do. So I hope those are some ideas. Like I said, 26 letters, so there's long book to go through all of them. But hopefully those are some ideas of how you can read it with them. You know, it's even beneficial if you literally just have them label the letter. So don't worry too much about it. But yeah, that is ABC, I Like Me. And again, sorry this is a day late. But yeah. So, thank you for watching this far. If you like this, please give it a big thumbs up and share it. This is so important. I know I say this every time, but 20,000 words, like, kids really need to be read to. Not only does it help their vocab, it encourages reading, right? Because they see you wanting to read, they learn how to use a book. So it's very important. So please share this with anyone that you think could benefit from this. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Guys, we're almost to 750 followers, so please keep sharing. Yeah. And if you haven't yet, hit that notification button so you can be notified of all my videos. Mine are pretty quick and I'm pretty consistent. At least 3 times a week, even if I'm like a day off. Usually it's either Monday or Tuesday. But thank you for following. And love to hear your comments. So if you read this book, please let me know how it goes. Any other books that are similar that might be good for teaching alphabet. And talk to you later. Bye.